Rowan was sick. How could it be otherwise? Destitute in the alleys of Kamara, he did his best to survive off the refuse around him while fleeing from random gangs of riders who flew the skies, looking for victims. He once commanded entire squads of reavers that plied those same skies, forced them to fight each other for his pleasure. He led slave raids into Monkey worlds, hunting them like the pathetic animals they were. He especially liked chasing them while they ran to a place of safety, plucking them from the sky right before they reached a home or a fortress, crushing any hope of a future. But one day, he had made a mistake. He had angered the leader of Kamara, Vect. He never knew what he did to gain his ire. Maybe Vect was simply having a bad day, or maybe he just needed a scapegoat. It didn't matter. He was stripped of all of his power, slaves, and forces, and was forced to flee into the depths of the city, trying not to get caught by his former soldiers. Now he dug in the dirt, searching for food and water while a deeper hunger gnawed at him. It was during one of these searches that he heard a sound. It was the familiar sound of someone crying. Crawling closer, Rowan noticed a barely moving bundle of rags tucked into a corner. He rushed forward, moving swiftly towards it, and ripped the rags from the form, shocked at what he saw. Within was a monkey, a shivering little thing that might have been considered young for its race. Perhaps an escaped slave whose master was too busy to bother looking for it. It looked up at Rowan and cried, but made no move to flee. It looked too tired to move. Its eyes were pleading, though. The suffering it had endured apparent upon his body. Looking upon it, Rowan remembered his own suffering. He remembered the humiliation and shame he felt as he was stripped of everything he held dear. And as these thoughts washed over him, Rowan, for the first time in his life, felt empathy. He understood the creature's suffering in a way that hit him to his very core. Good! It would make the feast much more satisfying. The Monkey scream lasted for hours, and by the end Rowan was fully revitalized. His former vigor had returned, and he felt he could take on the world. He would need that energy if he was going to take back what was his. In the depths of the webway lie a corrupt and decadent people. Once rulers of the galaxy, their own drive for hedonistic pleasure ultimately broke them, making them a dying race. But while many of their people aimed to steer away from that which shattered them, the Dark Eldar embraced it, their dark nature allowing them to feed on the pain of others. Now a race of pleasure seekers and pain addicts, they will do whatever it takes to bring their sick desires to fruition. To be a Dark Eldar is to be an addict to pain, to cause death and destruction across the galaxy and feed on its delicious suffering. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this particular Warhammer 40k video. If you like it, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll keep doing it. Not only Warhammer 40k, but other games like Age of Sigmar or War Machine. Or anything else that catches my interest. Anyway, thanks for listening, and see you next time.